Hello friends. We are going to start with very interesting topic of computer and internet. In the first 3 videos, we are going to cover the background of computer. So if your objective is just to learn the practical application and use of computer, you can start with the 4th video on the playlist. The first question which comes to our mind is why to learn this stuff about computer? Because it's an indispensable technology. It is useful in every field, whether you want to do bank work, you want to talk to your friends, you want more information about your hobbies, cooking, dancing, reading, singing, gardening, health and fitness. You want to do things on your own, book a ticket, and lots of other stuff which you can do on computer. In short, it is fun. The uses of computer. Computer is used in almost every field, in all offices, businesses, even at your home. It simplifies your work. You can write, design, paint on a computer. You can store your data. You can use various applications, presentations, word processing, spreadsheets for doing your job more efficiently. It is a very good way of communication if you want to talk to someone, interact, do conferencing, you want to manage your finance, education. It is a very good source for entertainment. You can watch movies, listen to music, play games. Plus, it gives you lots of information, news report, updates on every possible things. The basic objective of this video will be learning about the computer terminologies, why computer is a powerful tool, difference between hardware, software, understanding the computer, recognize the difference between installing and running a program, computer applications in the society, and the practical use of computer. A short tip for beginner would be explore your computer. Mistakes won't kill you. Be persistent, have patience, apply what you learn, and don't try to learn too fast. Just have fun. Computer is your best friend and it gives you solutions to almost all of your problems. So what is a computer? Computer comes from a Latin word compute. It is a device that computes your programs. It's an electronic machine which performs high-speed mathematical or logical operations for you. It assembles, stores, correlates the data. It performs computations and makes logical decisions, and it is millions and billions times faster than human beings. So basically, it is a smart machine for a smarter life. Let's now look at the history of computers. The first type of computers were mechanical computers. Around 3000 BC, the Mesopotamians formed a bead and wire counting machine, which we now call as an abacus. Then in 1662, Napier's invented logs and bones machine, which is also called as a slide rule. In 1642, Blaise Pascal, a French mathematician, invented a mechanical calculator which is called as a Pascaline. This machine used to do additions and subtractions. In 1671, Gottfried von Leibniz, a German mathematician, extended the Pascaline to do multiplications, divisions, square roots, etc. Then in 1801, Jacques Loom invented punch card systems wherein the holes were punched in a paper roll and the data was stored in that format. In 1822, Charles Babbage, who is also called as the father of modern computing, built the difference engine. This machine was designed to automate the computation of polynomial functions. This was based on the method of finite difference. In 1833, Babbage designed the analytical engine, which was powered by steam, but he died before he could build it. Let's look at the generations of computers. Generation 0 is the mechanical calculators which we just saw. Then comes the first generation from 1949 to 1955. In this period, vacuum tube computers were used. Then the second generation from 1956 to 1965, where transistor computers were used. Third generation starts from 1966 to 1975, where integrated circuits were invented. Fourth generation, 1976 till date, we are using microprocessors. And the fifth generation, which is present and beyond. Let's look at the first generation computer. The ENIAC, which is Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer, was unveiled in 1946. This is the first all-electronic and general-purpose digital computer. This was based on the vacuum tubes. It was bulky and costly. It consumed high amount of electricity, and the space which it utilized was the size of a building. Second generation computer. Vacuum tubes were replaced by transistors. Less space. From building, the computer size moved to half room size and only 1/10 of power utilization, 1/10 of processing time, and also this was 10 times cheaper. Transistorized circuitry, magnetic core, and magnetic disks were invented during this period. Also, the development of high-level language Fortran, COBOL, ALGOL, and SNOBOL was in this period. Third generation of computer, integrated circuits, which are also called as ICs, microchip, silicon chip, computer chip. This was invented by Jack Kilby in 1958. The circuit integrated transistors using a photographic techniques. In small-scale integration, one chip has about 10 to 100 transistors. This was further developed to medium-scale integration where 100 to 1000 transistors were integrated on a single chip. Then it went to large-scale integration where 1000 to 10,000 transistors were integrated on this chip. In generation 4, improvements to IC technology made it possible to integrate more and more transistors in a single chip. It is called as very large-scale integration, whereas more than 10,000 transistors were integrated on a single chip. The high-level language C, C++, Java, Prolog, Miranda, FP were also invented during this period. The personal computers we use today are fourth-generation computers. Generation 5. It is also sometimes referred to sci-fi or future developments. We are now working on robots, voice recognition, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, nanotechnology, natural languages, wherein we are making computers more and more user-friendly and making it capable to recognize language, human language, and convert it into machine language. If we see the progress of technology through time, we have evolved from ENIAC, the bulkiest computer, to the current technology of mobile phones, which performs similar processes in very, very less amount of time. If we see the information age timeline, the 1970s and 1980s period, the infrastructure focused more on data crunching and data storage. And post-1990s, the focus is more on the better communication, connectivity, and service. If we see the development of personal and multimedia computers, from 1976, Apple Computer was created, then DOS operating system was invented in 1980, then IBM launched its first microcomputer, and so on till 1994. Lot of developments were made in the section of personal computer. If you want to see the detailed analysis, you can also check the documentary of Pirates of Silicon Valley, which is based on Steve Jobs and Bill Gates. Our next topic would be types of computer. Thank you.